Hey guys, Zach here, and it's Saturday, which means it's the Let's Build a Custom Scenario map, and I believe that this is episode 2. If I'm wrong, then that just shows how bad at counting I am, and I should really go back to college. Anywho, I have done a little bit of work on the custom scenario. I've had a couple of ideas, and from your suggestions, I've decided to go with a role-playing game sort of custom scenario. So this is the player that you play as, and I've set player 2 to also be in the colour blue, so that it looks like it's actually part of you as well, but you don't actually see and can't control player 2. And to demonstrate that, I have where have we gone? Here we go, player 2 down here. I've called them Homeland, so they show up as Homeland on these scores, and in fact their nameplate is Homeland as well. I've decided that the theme of this scenario, although it is a RPG, it's going to be sort of Celtic and sort of very foresty, and as you see in the map view, we are in the north of the map here, and it's a large size map, so we can have a lot of other stuff in areas and themed areas in the map as well. But I think the Homeland and the person you play as Celtic, and I've done that because I found lots of lovely medieval and Celtic / Irish kind of old style music, and I'm sure you'll hear some of that as the scenario and this series progresses. But you will hear the intro track when I demo the scenario. I've got quite a few triggers already, basically just setting up and doing basic things. Now, I haven't really got a storyline, and that's a bit of a problem because in an RPG game we need a storyline. So I'm going to kind of leave that up to you, and I'll contribute a bit as well. But basically we need a storyline, and if you could leave in the comments ideas for a storyline, that would be great. So far, I've basically come up with the idea that your little village, because this is obviously a tiny little farming village in the north, it's something calls you away from your home and you have to go and save the world kind of thing. There's going to be lots of baddies and all sorts. I've got some very cool stuff indeed. Okay, so let's take a little look around what I've done so far. I've tried to make it very nice looking, well, as nice looking as I possibly can. You can see like little flower beds and things around as well. Okay, so over here we have just a little farm area, and if you follow this sort of leafy path down, you come to this over here, which is like a landslide that blocks the road, so you can't actually get through here just yet. I haven't really got any further with this area. So far I've just put a landslide in, and that'll all be cleared later on in the game, so you'll be able to pass through there. Over here I've got like a little lake and a little house, a few deer, and just basically aesthetic stuff. I've decided that in the game you can find treasure, and treasure is done by a relic, and when you find the treasure, let's see if I can find the trigger for it. Here we go, find treasure. This is just a test trigger, sorry. Basically, if you go in this area here, then you pick up the relic, so the relic gets removed from the map, and then it says you found a leather helmet in this case, and then it increases your HP by 5. That's basically this little area. As I said, I want to try and put a lot of effort into making the map look good. Okay, this area over here, we've got like a little waterfally cliff kind of thing, which, I'll click on that so you can see more. With this little boat here, this boat belongs to player 2, so that boat doesn't actually belong to you. A few shorefish, and over here, now you're thinking, what the hell is that? That's a lot of bridges, and it looks very ugly, but it's not displayed like that in the scenario. You will see what that is momentarily when I run it. So I'm going to go ahead and actually run the scenario so far, so you can have an idea of what it looks like and the feel for it. Okay, so the scenario starts off with a dark screen and some nice background music. This is you. I've called the player Zach for the time being. We also need to come up with a player name. For the time being it's Zach. This is your house over here, but this belongs to Homeland. As you can see, Homeland and ZeroEmpires, me, are different players on the map. So we can go explore around here. We'll go pick up that relic, so you get the leather helmet, as it's so called. And I've made a mistake with the AI. I need to remove the AI from the Homeland. If you come over here, the landslide has blocked the road, and we're working to get it cleared. If you come over here, all you can see is just rocks. I'll make the AI so the computer player doesn't randomly build a town centre like that. That's the idea anyway. Over here we can go pick up this relic. I'm thinking of having a cutscene at the start as well, so this is what this music would be for, the cutscene. Pick up the, you found a leather helmet and your HP is increased by 5. Okay, now let me show you back up here. I also want to make the scenario very user involved. Like, I don't want to be having to travel halfway across the map and not do anything. Okay, so this boat is transport ship is owned by Homeland. I'm going to garrison inside of it, and this is what happens. The ship automatically moves. This looks too dangerous for the boat. We must get out and scale on foot. It drops you off here, and the boat gets destroyed. And now you're thinking, oh well, how can we walk across water? Just like this, haha. So yeah, we can walk across here, down here, and down here. So that's basically just what I've done so far. Really, I don't have much of a clue where I'm going with it, and that's exactly what I need your help with. Your help and ideas and suggestions. If you can leave them in comments in the video, that would be absolutely brilliant. Of course, once you've gone down here, you can't get back up because you can't actually walk on water. And yeah, that's basically it so far. So far, basically what happens is you can't get through here, so you have to get on the transport ship, and that'll drop you off here, and you have to come down here. So far, I've put this transport ship as the one we own. I'll probably do another scripted event so that we can get a transport ship to pick us up once we get in this area here. That's the idea so far anyway. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I also hope that you've got some ideas for me as well, because as I say, this is the Let's Build and it requires your input as well. Obviously I could do this all on my own, but what's the point in that? It wouldn't be so fun, and obviously I want you guys to have an input and a say as well. So yes, please leave some comments in the video description. Just leave some comments saying what you think and what I could do to extend it, really, because really this isn't much of a scenario at the moment. As you can see, I really need to remove the AI for Homeland because they're going to start let's see, put some cheats in there. Yeah, Homeland is going a bit crazy. It's building watchtowers and stuff, so yeah, I might do a custom AI for them as well. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Please leave your comments. I've said that probably about 9 times, but it's very important that you do. I've been Zach, aka ZeroEmpires, and I'll see you next time.